If there's one constant in football, it's this. When Thibaut Curtois is on the pitch, strikers suffer. There's something almost supernatural about the Belgian, an aura, a presence that bends probability in his favor. Courtois doesn't just save goals, he defies logic. Since arriving at Real Madrid in 2018, Curtois has rewritten what it meant to be a goalkeeper at the elite level. Across his first 300 games, he has kept a clean sheet in 40% of them, the highest percentage of any Madrid keeper in history. That's not consistency, that's dominance. He's the man who stopped Liverpool in Paris, the man who lifted the 2022
and he goes on, and money!
Champions League single-handedly with 9 saves that bordered on the impossible.
Courtois, support from Henderson, and Diogo Jota's round the back and wins the header.
That night, he didn't just win a trophy, he cemented his legacy as one of the most clutch performers the sport has ever seen. But here's the scary truth, he's still doing it, and somehow, people are taking it for granted. Against the Premier League champions, Liverpool, Courtois once again produced a masterclass. 8 crucial saves, each one more spectacular than the last. Szoboszlai's rocket, block. McAllister's low drive, denied. Van Dijk's bullet header, stopped cold. It was a performance that should have ended in headlines, not silence. Every stretch, every dive, every fingertip deflection reminded the world that Courtois isn't just great, he's a phenomenon. A 1.99 meter wall of reflexes, positioning, and timing, so precise it feels like premonition. In a modern era obsessed with ball-playing goalkeepers, Courtois is something else entirely. A pure shot stopper. A guardian who thrives when others collapse under pressure. Even in defeat at Anfield, he was the reason Madrid weren't humiliated. The last line. The last hope. The eternal constant. And yet, that's the terrifying part. We've grown so used to Courtois' greatness that it's starting to feel normal. But what we're witnessing isn't normal. It's generational. Because when Thibaut Courtois steps onto the pitch, one truth remains. Goals are optional. Miracles are mandatory. The best goalkeeper in the world has given us countless magical nights, but none more legendary than the 28th of May of 2022 at the Stade de France. That night, Thibaut Courtois produced one of the greatest performances ever seen in a European final. Real Madrid beat Liverpool 1-0, but the scoreline doesn't tell the full story. Courtois made 9 saves, several of them world-class, against Salah and Mane, turning into an unbreakable wall. He was rightly named man of the match, and that image of him lifting the Champions League trophy has become an eternal symbol of Madrid's spirit, suffering, surviving, and winning.
I'm on the good side of history, and I saw a lot of tweets coming my way of that I will get humbled today, and it was the other way around. I think today I needed to win a final for my career, for all the hard work, to put respect on my name, because I don't think I have enough respect, especially in England. I saw a lot of criticisms even after a great season that I was not good enough or whatever. So I'm just really happy and proud of the performance of the team. We stuck through it, and when I needed to be there, I was there for the team.
But that wasn't the only night he touched greatness. Just weeks earlier, on the 4th of May of 2022 at the Santiago Bernabeu, Courtois was once again decisive in a dramatic semi-final against Manchester City. Everyone remembers the comeback. Rodrigo's double. And Benzema's penalty. But none of it would have been possible without Courtois. He kept Madrid alive with brilliant saves against Mahrez and Foden, standing firm when City were suffocating the game, He was the silent guardian behind the miracle. And if we go back a little further, the quarterfinal against Chelsea was another masterclass. Returning to Stamford Bridge, greeted by boos, Curtois responded like a champion. He denied Reece James.
Let's see what he's got. Oh, it's a good one!
Stopped Havertz and pulled off an unbelievable save from Azpilicueta. His calm and reflexes that night were just as vital as Benzema's hat-trick in Madrid's 3-1 victory.
Oh dear. Oh, Mendy, what's he done? Oh no, he's left the goal empty.
So when people talk about that Champions League triumph, they often speak about goals, comebacks, and destiny. But the truth is clear. Without Courtois, Real Madrid wouldn't have won it. He was just as decisive as Benzema, maybe even more. Because in every great Real Madrid night, one thing is certain. When Courtois appears, everything changes. These kinds of performances have built Thibaut Courtois' legendary status in world football. His consistency, calm under pressure, and ability to shine on the biggest stages have earned him some of the game's highest honors. He was named the best FIFA goalkeeper in 2018, won the Yashin Trophy in 2022, and has collected 3 Zamora trophies for being the best goalkeeper in La Liga 2013, 2014, and 2019-20. Curtois has also been included in the FIFA FIFP Pro World 11 in both 2014 and 2015, won the Premier League Golden Glove, and was crowned Goalkeeper of the Year while at Real Madrid. His team achievements are just as astonishing. Curtois has lifted 2 UEFA Champions League titles with Real Madrid. 4 La Liga titles, 3 with Madrid, 1 with Atletico. 3 UEFA Super Cups, 2 with Madrid, 1 with Atletico, and 1 Europa League with Atletico. He has also won 2 Club World Cups, 2 Copa del Rey trophies, 1 with each Madrid club, an FA Cup and a League Cup with Chelsea, plus 2 Premier League titles, and even a Belgian League title with Genk. It's a career filled with silverware, legacy, and unmatched brilliance. Proof that Courtois isn't just one of the best goalkeepers of his generation, but one of the greatest of all time. What truly sets Thibaut Courtois apart from every other goalkeeper in the world is that he's the perfect blend of physique, intelligence, and pure technique. It's not just his weight, wingspan, or reflexes. It's the way he uses them. One of Courtois' greatest technical abilities is his mastery in one-on-one situations. Standing nearly 2 meters tall, he somehow moves like a lightweight. His reflexes are lightning fast, and his ability to read a striker's body language makes him almost impossible to beat. He doesn't dive randomly. He waits, analyzes, and reacts with surgical precision. Another underrated aspect of his game is his confidence when coming off his line. Few goalkeepers command their area like Courtois. He steps forward to intercept long balls, cutting passing lanes, and preventing counterattacks before they even begin. This decisiveness turns him into an extension of his defense, a wall that starts 10 yards outside the box. Then there's his dominance in the air. Courtois' timing, anticipation, and reach make him unstoppable against crosses and set pieces. He rarely punches unless absolutely necessary. He catches, controls, and instantly restarts play. Against tall target men or dangerous aerial teams, he almost always wins the duel. His technique has evolved into a science. Courtois understands angles and positioning better than anyone. When a striker breaks free, he calculates the ideal spot to stand, never rushing out blindly, but holding firm, staying big, and forcing the opponent into error. That calmness under pressure makes him lethal in penalty situations, where his record of decisive saves speaks for itself. Even as a giant, Courtois moves with elegance and purpose. He dives low with precision, reacts high with ease, and has turned goalkeeping into an art of control, calculation, and courage, qualities that no one in modern football combines quite like him. But perhaps Courtois' most defining technical virtue, the only that truly separates him from every other goalkeeper, is his reaction to both short and long-range shots. No one reads a strike, positions himself, and reacts quite like him. Let's start with the most iconic save of all, the Champions League final against Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian unleashed a vicious shot from close range, aiming for that tricky mid-height zone that defeats most goalkeepers. Yet Courtois, after taking 2 micro steps to position himself perfectly, kept his balance, opened his frame, and reacted in a fraction of a second to parry the ball away. It was pure instinct meeting perfect positioning, arguably the best save of his career. Then there's the famous one-on-one against Kevin De Bruyne, a rocket of a strike, perfectly, and still Courtois somehow blocked it. The way he closes the angle, stretches his arms, and holds his ground makes it almost impossible for forwards to pick a corner. That save was even harder than Salah's because De Bruyne's shot was flatter, faster, and came from a tighter space. We've also seen him perform double, even triple saves in the same sequence, like the one against Arsenal, where he stopped 3 consecutive shots from Martinelli and Merino, each aimed at a different corner. Curtois adjusted his body each time, reacting with inhuman precision. In Europe, his signature technique, spreading those massive arms and legs wide, has denied countless goals in situations where physics says the ball should be in the net. Even from volleys or close headers, he combines timing and strength to shut everything down.
Et aucune agressivité de la part des Madrilènes, c'est trop facile pour Stuttgart. Et c'est immanquable, mais encore la sortie décisive, vraiment.
Despite his 2-meter frame, he dives low with incredible agility. Just look at his world-class stop in the Club World Cup, where he denied Borussia Dortmund a volley inside the box with explosive power and balance. The biggest strikers in football have all struggled against him. Erling Haaland, who punishes nearly every goalkeeper he faces, has been repeatedly frustrated by Courtois' reach and reflexes. Even Lionel Messi, from the penalty spot, has seen the Belgian giant stand tall. Courtois' upper body strength means even when he dives, he never collapses his arms.
And it's saved!
And then there's a rare ability many don't notice: his use of his legs to make saves.
Raúl Garcia, ależ to obronił w sposób kapitalny, niesamowity.
Courtois uses his lower body like a wall, blocking shots with his knees or feet, as seen in his incredible stop against Jack Grealish and again against Salah in that same Champions League final.
Jota coming into the far post, and Mo Salah coming in as well, and Courtois sprinting across his goal line to make another save.
His explosive leg power allows him to defy logic on shots going the wrong way, such as the header from Haaland that he somehow clawed out at full stretch. Even long-range strikes rarely trouble him. Curled efforts from elite players like Lamine Yamal or Sadio Mane's thunderous drive in the Champions League final have all met the same fate: Courtois' gloves. And that's the truth about Thibaut Courtois. There are hundreds of saves like these, different moments, same outcome. While he's in goal, every shot feels like it has to be perfect, because if it's not, he'll stop it. But in every special category of his own stands Thibaut Courtois' technical masterclass against Liverpool this week. A performance that reminded everyone why he's still the most complete goalkeeper on the planet. He didn't just make saves, he made statements.
It's where their goalkeeper was probably the man of the match.
The first one set the tone. Reading the play perfectly, Courtois anticipated that Florian Wirtz was about to cross. In a split second, he adjusted his position with flawless footwork, launched himself into the perfect line, and spread his arms and legs wide to deny Szoboszlai from point-blank range. It was an impossible angle, yet Courtois made it look routine. Moments later, Szoboszlai tried again, this time from outside the box, with a rising shot heading straight for the top corner. The power was brutal, the trajectory deceptive, but Courtois' right arm didn't flinch. He absorbed the strike like stone, deflecting it away with pure strength and control. Liverpool then turned to aerial attacks, but that didn't work either. Courtois denied a bullet header from Virgil van Dijk inside the area, reacting in a fraction of a second. And immediately after, pulled off another stunning stop to tip over Hugo Ekitike's close-range header. It was a sequence of reflexes that defied physics. And just when everyone thought he had used every tool in his arsenal, Courtois went again, stretching to full length to stop a Szoboszlai free kick. And then blocking a close-range effort from Cody Gakpo right in front of goal. By the end of the night, Anfield was roaring, but not only for Liverpool, it was also out of respect, because without Thibaut Courtois, Real Madrid would have been humiliated. His 8 saves weren't just numbers, they were the difference between a defeat and a disaster. Thibaut Courtois' name is now written in Real Madrid's history books, standing shoulder to shoulder with Iker Casillas as one of the 2 greatest goalkeepers the club has ever seen. Every great era in football begins with a reliable man between the posts, and Madrid's dynasties have always had one. You can't win a Champions League or dominate Europe without a world-class keeper, and in the modern era, that guardian has been Courtois. Casillas was the symbol of homegrown greatness, a Madridista to the core who rose from La Fábrica to captain his boyhood club. 3 Champions Leagues, 19 trophies, and 725 appearances later, he left an immortal legacy that defined an entire generation. Few goalkeepers in history have lifted more European cups. Then came Courtois, a different school but the same result: greatness. A World Cup Golden Glove winner, 2-time FIFA World 11 inclusion, and the best player of the 2022 Champions League, the season of comebacks. His list of honors now mirrors Casillas' at club level, but what truly separates him is his consistency and technical perfection. Just 2 weeks ago against Juventus, he reached 119 clean sheets in only 300 games, a record unmatched by any Madrid goalkeeper. That night, he once again showed why he's in a league of his own, denying Vlahovic in a breathtaking one-on-one that left the striker in disbelief. Beyond the numbers, Courtois has been the most complete and reliable goalkeeper in Real Madrid's history, and arguably in world football. Game after game, season after season, he performs miracles that for anyone else would be career highlights. For Courtois, they're routine. We are witnessing a phenomenon, a goalkeeper who turns impossible saves into habit, who has redefined calm under pressure, and who every time he steps onto the pitch reminds the world that greatness doesn't shout, it simply stops everything. There's something almost poetic about Thibaut Courtois, a giant who doesn't roar, but lets his glove tell the story. Every fingertip save, every impossible dive, every scream of frustration from a defeated striker, they're all chapters in a legacy being written in gold and white. Courtois isn't just a goalkeeper, he's a guardian of eras, a man who stands between glory and despair, and who carried Real Madrid through nights where everything seemed lost. From Paris to Manchester, from Turin to Anfield, he has turned chaos into calm, danger into destiny. One day, when the roar of Bernabeu fades and the lights go out, people will remember him. Not just for the trophies, but for the miracles, the moments when time seemed to stop and only Courtois stood still. Because legends don't always score goals, sometimes they save them.